We want revolution.
Bookmarklets on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check. Complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Informant podcast. I'm Pistol Pete from Spocklet. Most of the crew is here tonight. We have Jenna, Mig Death by Gucci, and Jennifer, the Mafia Wars Loot Lady. We don't know whether or not Chester will ever find his way home again.
I doubt it.
He pops in when we're actually really busy.
That's right.
Exactly. When you've got something really important to talk about, he's there to interrupt.
And
Very
make
true.
it sound like a game.
Actually, I talked to him on the phone about 3 hours ago, and I think he was lost in his old neighborhood somewhere, so I don't think we'll be hearing from him. Yeah, so.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems to like life without Mafia Wars.
Yeah.
He seems to be adjusting just
There's
fine.
always things going on in life without Mafia Wars.
I'm
Yeah,
finding this to be true.
You
It's
know?
true. Yep.
For those that don't want to hear about what's going on in our lives, tough, because I'm going to talk about it. Because we were in a Lego competition this weekend and came in third place, so take some of that.
Hey,
Yeah, so
Sweet.
so our kids did really, really great. They had presentations and all kinds of stuff and just did really, really well. So
they looked really happy. There was a video of it.
yeah.
They looked proud.
Yeah.
You're teaching them to be nerds early on.
That's right. They're
Whatever pays the bills, right?
one of the
Yeah.
moms said something because they went in. They were invited into the presentation stage, and of course they get asked lots of technical questions about how they run their bots and everything. And she was like overwhelmed. She couldn't believe how much the kids knew about what they were doing, which I mean wasn't surprising, but the way that they could actually convey it and carry on an excellent conversation in detail. Like
that's half the battle.
as if they've been doing this all their life. It's like it's been their job their entire life, and they live and breathe Lego robotics, which for some of them wasn't the case. I guess I should say. My boys really just started picking up on it this year, and unfortunately for my oldest one, this was the last year for the competition that they have at Wichita State University. But
Oh, bummer.
so we're gonna look for something else, and we've got some thoughts on that because I know there's some high school level robotics competition. So we're going to be looking at that and see. But
Or he could do Mafia Wars bots.
Mafia bots.
Surely he'll know better than that.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, but
What a
anyway.
great program. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this weekend that was my focus. The whole day yesterday we were in competition. So
And now, are you guys on spring break now?
no.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in lax mode, so.
No, I can't remember. We have a
Zinga
late
is
spring
too.
break.
Yeah, I noticed. Everybody's
So it's been nice to have some time to do stuff.
I agree. Very nice.
Kind of don't
Catch up
feel
on-
it sometimes though. It's like
Well, yeah, there is a lot going on, but like no new content. We know a lot of new content is coming,
right.
but it was nice that they didn't drop it on us.
Yep.
And hopefully they'll take their time. Everyone kind of thinks maybe this week stuff will be released, but I'm hoping they wait another week to build up the suspense.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, normal players cannot get 500 of the vintage lighters and the London invites. They need a week for that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Do you know what date that's supposed to happen? I didn't listen to the
No.
last show, so I don't know.
Nobody
what
knows. Yeah,
No.
and we get someone must ask that at least once every 10 minutes. If
Mhm.
we know and we don't, the only thing we know is what we find in the servers.
Right.
the
Well, you'll know ahead of
communities-
most.
Nah, the community's been great. It's really frustrating to look for server images because it's addicting, and then when you keep getting nothing, you get determined. Like, I'm gonna find something, damn it, and then you'll spend like hours just looking for stuff. So I made a post like kind of telling people how to do it, and so we've had a lot of fun on our fan page because a lot of people have been finding some really good images.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to I had them on like 4 or 5 different posts, so I kind of put one together where I'm going to update it when new stuff is found.
Cool.
But the
Nice.
loot looks really cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be anything. It could be city store inventory, it may not even be London stuff. It's just all stuff in the servers that haven't been released.
Has the is the loyalty point thing over? Is it gone now completely?
It's still going. It cracks me up because it took like all of 30 seconds to buy all your
Yeah,
items.
That's true.
I know.
And they're giving us like, I think it was 16 days. So there's still about 10 more days of that.
Oh my goodness.
And maybe they're doing it for people that might not play, maybe just play once or twice a month. So
Then
it's
do you
fair.
think they care?
No.
Yeah, if you're playing
After a
that
couple
little,
weeks,
then
they're like bummed.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only explanation I could think of, but it's like for every other thing they give us, we don't have enough time to do what we're supposed to. And the one thing that took 5 seconds to do, we have 16 days. And a Spocklet if need be.
yeah, right. Which was
Well, you guys
unnecessary.
didn't know. It was
Yeah.
a good idea
Yeah.
because, a lot of people had a lot of loyalty points. We didn't know they would
Well,
jack it up the way they
Figured
did.
you'd be buying items for like 300 loyalty points here and 500 here, not 1,500, and then the next one being a 3,000, and so on and so
A
forth.
little bit silly.
Yeah.
Well, and the difference too in the Fight Club, when you buy an item, there's not a button to buy another one. So if you do it manually, you have to go back to the Fight Club, scroll to find your item, and click buy, and there's no buy another one. You have
And
to
it's
keep.
tedious.
Oh yeah! If it wasn't for that Spocklet, I wouldn't have ever bought Fight Club. I would have bought one of each and said, "I'm done with this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you
That's
would
great.
assume that the loyalty stuff would have been the same. So I could see why you thought ahead and tried to make a Spocklet. Well, you did make a Spocklet, but I think it
ahead.
takes longer to load it than to go buy your items.
That's funny.
That's very true. Well, for us, there's not much going on in Stockholm world either.
Stockholm.
Yeah, there's just been a couple of minor things here and there. There's a backup version of the Assassinator that's got a couple of small features on it. Ike added in like a ability to stop at a specific ice count.
Oh.
So that's sort of in testing because it's only on the backup server. But if you're using the toolbar, you can go into your config and then just say use backup settings and then launch the Assassinator from there and you'll get it. And I'm trying to think what else. A couple more minor modifications of the family battle history, but other than that, we haven't had a whole lot going on either.
Right.
Which
Yep,
is nice too.
Well, yeah, and it is like especially for me. I mean, like I said, this whole month has been one thing after another personally, and I still play the game. I haven't been away from it that much, but because I usually play that in the evening after everyone's asleep anyway. But yeah, it's certainly lots of real
that's
life
good
in the
for
way.
you.
Yeah.
I think it keeps the game makes me want to play when I'm not playing all the time.
Yeah,
Then I'm like excited
Yeah.
for the hour that I'm going to spend or whatever.
yeah.
Or not excited. That maybe that's a little
Well,
exaggerated.
it's more
but-
enjoyable when you haven't played for it. Or when you're on every 2 minutes and you kind of do your search of what you usually go to and you're like, this is boring. Then you go to your game, you're like, I'm out of energy, I'm out of stamina. What can I craft?
Exactly.
Where when you do it all at once, you kind of like pace yourself and get a system.
So it's good to get a breather, you know?
Although my quest for 2,000 skill points is up to 1,759 now, so
Oh, you're getting there.
getting there little by little. So,
And then what are you going to do with them?
well, I don't know yet because I may go to 2,500. I've been
Oh,
trying to figure out how far I can go without having to actually apply them. So I've been creating my own little gaming game of skill point collection. So
Gosh, I don't know how you can do that. I
I
can
don't
have reward
either.
points set, but not skill points. I want to put them there quick.
Now, what's your attack and defense, or do you not want to share that information?
I got a BAM score of over something.
I didn't ask your BAM score. Smart people
Sneaky
can
peek.
figure out your attack skills from your BAM score.
Uh-huh.
They should make a Spocklet for that.
Yeah.
He'll just keep it to himself.
Like
Uh-huh.
enter BAM score, click, and that would give you your attack.
Give you an actual
So then all the
estimated
guys-
attack.
That brag about their BAM score.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Notice I didn't say either.
No, you didn't.
We're gonna find out.
I'm sure you will.
We're gonna hack into your account.
Oh, there you go.
Which I'm sure there's a better way to find server images, speaking of hacking, than just guessing names. That's what the Spocks should work on. But then that might borderline into illegal hacking.
You don't want to go there.
Well,
I would, just to get the images. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
all they'd have to do is just keep changing names on you.
Yeah, well, they do that. I noticed in some of the things we keep tabs of, they'll change the number sequence or they'll change the way they write the name.
I think it's kind of funny because I think they are just messing with
It'd be
you
like
guys.
special loot XYZ 1 2 3 4 5 7 9 4 3 2 1 pi.
Well, that's what, if there's a program that could go in there and identify newly added images,
Right.
then it wouldn't matter what they call them, and we
Yeah.
could find out.
Jen would go, "Oh, that's hacking.
Oops, sorry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry."
Sorry, Mr. Dark Knight.
Well, what's going on, Jen? Anything new for you?
No, nothing since the last show. Oh, there is one thing.
What?
It's raining women.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, yeah,
And
the marketplace
The
event.
marketplace promotion. It's like all the other ones.
Yeah.
And it's not spelled raining like it's Raining Men, that song. It's REIG. I'm probably spelling it wrong right now. But
REI.
it's a play on words.
Right.
And I guess March is like Women's Month or Women's Awareness Month or Power Month. Who knows? I know there's some kind of official thing for women.
It was like Women's Day a couple days ago. Well, at least it got posted on my wall a few times.
Huh?
I did not know that, but apparently it was Women's Day.
Well, yeah,
International. deal.
Keanu from the Mafia Wars Gods had sent me a message and he said, Happy Women's Day, Jen.
Yeah, it was Kanu that posted it on my wall too.
Yeah, and
so
I'm like,
he's according to him, it was Women's Day. So
yeah, on March 8th.
Is
but
it
the-
is like the theme
March
song
7th.
Helen Reddy's "I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar" or something?
exactly, power to the women.
But now the men are probably upset because there's no Man's Day. And it's funny on the
Yeah, it's
pop-up.
like every day.
On the pop-up, instead of saying man up, they say woman up. And then somebody made a comment that was a man, said that they took offense to that because they're a man and they don't want to be called a woman. It made
Oh.
me laugh.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
always
a complaint.
critical. Who cares?
Yep.
I know, it's funny we've been getting so many critical comments on the blog lately, but there is a hate campaign out there for me. Like someone created a fake Facebook page. They went to Blogger and made a fake blog.
Are you kidding?
And the information they put about me was so ridiculous. It was very graphic and offensive.
Did you
and
get that
it's-
taken care of?
Facebook took that page down within 5 minutes, but Google, I haven't checked today. It's harder it takes longer to get stuff taken off Google.
Do you have any suspects here?
Oh yeah, and it's probably the same person that remember when we had the family hack when someone broke into our family and kicked everybody out?
Mhm.
Right?
Well, somebody had, after that, and after it was supposedly fixed, somebody went in and changed the names of a lot of people in our family. And they changed my name to, twice to bad things.
Mhm.
It kind of matched what they put on this fake website. But who has that kind of time?
I don't
Like-
know.
Mafia Wars player.
If you don't like me, you don't like me. Just like don't visit what I do and forget about me. Go find somebody else. to
Yeah,
hate.
why invest so much time into hating you? That's
And it's just so ridiculous that the only thing they could come up with was to call me slutty names.
Mm.
And not drop it. It's like, be creative. If you're going to hate on me, like try to make fun of something that would hurt my feelings. But just, if you're a girl, you're automatically a slut if you're not liked. That's ridiculous. And slut is a nice term compared to what they were changing things to.
Mm.
And what this Google site is all about. It's horrible.
Wow, we're back to grade school.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's and we had a lot of people leave our families, and I acquired a lot of haters. And there are some people in there that are teenagers, and this would be exactly what teenagers would do. And I'm sure they're having a ball with it, laughing as they're doing it.
well, not even just teenagers, but immature ones.
Yeah, like they
There's
could
teenagers that wouldn't do that.
be productive with their time.
Oh my gosh.
So we've
Well,
been dealing
that's-
with that. So I've gotten a lot of negative comments, but no matter what you do, someone's not going to like it. Someone's not going to like you.
What can you do? We we can only talk about so much here.
The Mafia Wars is kind of boring. If,
Exactly.
You know, I don't know if we like it so much, but we do. But